headset squared away. All right, so I want to try this. Let's see. Hopefully the audio is capping. I still don't have that going. All right, so looks like we're going to be a cold start.
What a beautiful morning. Best conditions for our first flight. Begin with engine startup, Frank, but keep it at idle.
Yep, got you. Okay, so I think, yeah, we got audio. All right.
It will be only a short trip today. We get an orientation to the area and the work we've scheduled in the coming days and maybe weeks. Securing the area and vital infrastructure surrounding Batumi. Set the altimeter to field elevation 33 feet.
Set the radio to Batumi tower frequency 131.00 MHz, Frank, so we can hear what's going on at and around the airport.
See, I wish there was a way to go back and see. So 131. Okay, 131. On which? It's 190 to first. Can't be this one. It's got to be this one. I think this is only 2 and 3. Yeah. So this guy? Oh, I need to bind that to a key. That mouse wheel scroll is too slow. All right. So about the briefing. It's 131 even. All right. So now we just need. We got that turned on. Don't remember. Hotline, intercom 1, VHF transmitter 2, UHF.
We have to wait for Wolf 1, our group leader. He should be there in a few minutes.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not in a hurry there.
Contact 1, Batumi Tower. Taxi to runway 31 via taxiway Delta. Hold short until further advice.
I wish you guys weren't speaking some other language, bruh.
Contact 1, taxi via Delta. Hold short.
Boop, boop. And where is this guy? Alright, so I think we can start spooling now.
Switch to ARC-51 for air-to-air communication to mode RT plus Scout, and make sure frequency is set to 264 MHz, which is preset 2 as well. The radio selector sets 2, so we can talk to our group leader Wolf 1.
Contact 2, Batumi Tower. Following contact 1. Your number 2 for takeoff. Contact 2, number 2 behind seat 130.
Come on, baby. I think that's all we needed. No, still need more.
Batumi Tower, Wolf 1, 3 miles out over Batumi for landing on apron 1.
That's gotta be
Information
good.
Bravo received.
Go back to idle.
Wolf 1, Batumi Tower. Cleared direct to the apron 1 as requested. Hold short of runway. Wind is 2505 knots. Use caution traffic departing from apron 1.
Clear planned, Wilco.
Okay, so that dude's showing up now, right? Let's pause this damn thing. Go back to my briefing. So I'm supposed to be on 260 as well. Get this guy over here. Should be active pause. 260, 260.
We should use the time waiting. I will call tower for a hover check. Keep us at ground idle until we have the clearance.
Wanted 1. You are cleared for takeoff. Wind is 2505 knots. Climb straight at 1500 feet. Turn right heading 020. Have a good flight.
Preset channel 2.
Contact 1. Cleared for takeoff. Welcome.
Okay. So is this going to actually show me my presets here? 251, 264. Yeah,
The Huey Tower. Wolf 2 at apron 1, request harbor check.
Wolf 2. Harbor check approved.
Harbor check approved, Wolf 2.
that thing's loud, whatever that was. Oh, what do I got up here now?
22, Batumi Tower. Line up. Cleared for takeoff. Pontiac 2, clear for takeoff.
IFF.
Lift us in a 3 to 6 feet hover Frank.
I did not learn all this stuff. See, maybe I'm not ready for this. Oof. I don't know how to debug my IFF. Well, I'm not sure if that's a big deal or not. I also don't know if I'm supposed to be going anywhere yet. Let's spool up. See what this guy, see if he yells at me. No clue. We're on BC. BC, are you ready?
Wolfpack. Hold position and wait. General Schultz has an additional task for you. A truck is on its way brings your box with important documents. It has to be delivered to the air carrier, Carl Winston, 25 miles southwest heading 255. Immediate before your flight ceases.
What a surprise. I love unexpected changes in schedule.
Okay, so what do I do? Fuck me, man.
Seems to be not so big, that packet.
Sad day, bro.
But after all, it seems to be worth a detour. One of these top secret things, I suppose. Open throttle to flight. Be prepared for departure. We follow Wolf 1.
Alright, I think he just said get prepared for flight. Is that Wolf 1? Shit, I don't know, man. I'm following that guy, period. I don't even know.
Wolf 2, ready for departure.
Roger that. I don't like my IFF thing being fucked up though.
Huey Tower, Wolf Pack is ready for departure.
Here we go.
Wolfpack, you are cleared for takeoff whenever you're ready. Wind is still 2505 knots. Have a good flight.
Cleared for takeoff. Southwest departure. Let's go. Follow Wolf 1, but keep about 300 feet distance.
Enfield 1-1. Batumi, clear to taxi to runway 31.
90-degree pedal turn left and right. Looks good to me. All gauges in the green. Bring us back to the ground. That's it. Throttle back to ground idle.
What is this bro trying to make me do? Vortex ring state apparently. Come on baby, give me some power. That's all I needed. Why you're making me do this? It's beyond me. Dude's already took off, man. I think he screwed us.
And wait again. Should have taken a book with me.
Are you kidding me? You're gonna make me fail. I don't like how this started. This is stupid. This mission's dumb. We're making a game, not a game. What if we shift R? Shift R. So we are Wolf 2, I believe. Can it tell me my fucking call sign? It's probably in all the words. I don't want to read all that. What a pain in the ass. I mean, it's cute, but bruh. So 131 and 260 is what we're after. Oh, why it
What a
doesn't-
beautiful morning. Best conditions for our first flight. Begin with engine startup, Frank, but keep it at idle.
Yeah.
It will be only a short trip today. We get an orientation to the area and the work we've scheduled in the coming days and maybe weeks. Securing the area and vital infrastructure surrounding Batumi. Set the altimeter to field elevation 33 feet.
That's the radio to Batumi Tower frequency. 131.00
I actually don't know how to set the automated
megahertz.
blah 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 blah
So
blah.
we can hear what's going on at and around the airport. We have to wait for Wolf 1 on route leader. He should be there in a few minutes.
Contact 1, Batumi Tower. Taxi to runway 31 via taxi to raise aircraft. Hold short until port otherwise. Contact 1, taxi via Delta. Holding short.
Switch to ARC-51 for air-to-air communication to mode RT plus guard, and make sure frequency is set to 264 MHz, which is preset 2 as well. The radio selector sets 2, so we can talk to our group leader Wolf 1.
Contact 2, Batumi Tower. Following Contact 1. Your number 2 for takeoff. Contact 2, number 2 behind East 130.
Batumi Tower, Wolf 1, 3 miles out over Batumi for landing on apron 1. Information Bravo received.
Wolf 1, Batumi Tower. Cleared direct to the apron 1 as requested. Or short of runway. Wind is 2505 knots. Use cutting traffic departing from apron 1.
Clear planned, Wilco. We should use the time waiting. I will call tower for a hover check. Keep us at ground idle until we have the clearance.
Contact 1. You are cleared for takeoff. Wind is 2505 knots. Climb straight at 1500 feet. Turn right heading 020. Have a good flight. Contact 1. Cleared for takeoff. Wilco.
Batumi Tower. Wolf 2 at apron 1, request harbor check.
Wolf 2. Hover check approved.
Alright, hover check.
Harbor check approved, Wolf 2.
Contact 2. Batumi Tower. Line up. Cleared for takeoff. Contact 2. Cleared for takeoff.
List us in a 3 to 6 feet harbor frank.
Enfield 1-1. Batumi, clear to taxi to runway 31.
90-degree pedal turn left and right.
Yeah, beautiful.
Looks good to me. All gauges in the green. Bring us back to the ground. That's it. Throttle back to ground idle.
Alright, ground idle it is.
And wait again. Should have taken a book with
Da da da. Hey look, it's Wolf 1. Well, I just realized I have my sensors like moved way apart. It's gonna screw with things.
Wolf 1, Wolf 2 with you on 264 MHz. Good morning, Wolf 2. Nice to have you with us.
That is at 260.
Wolfpack. Hold position and wait. General Schultz has an addition.
Oh geez, here we go. General Schultz? That sounds like a douche. Oh, briefing again, because I swear it was, yeah, it's 260, not 264.
And task 3. A truck is on its way, brings your box with important documents. It has to be delivered to the air carrier, Car Wind, 25 miles southwest, heading 255. Immediate before your flight finishes.
What a surprise. I love unexpected changes in schedule.
Well, I think I missed the hover check last time. That must have threw off the entire mission. So as soon as I took off, he was thinking we're still doing hover checks. So now this guy's running a package over to this dude, and then we'll be able to follow him out.
Seems to be not so big, that package.
No, he's got a small package. It's true. You can tell. Look at his big truck.
But after all, it seems to be worth a detour. One of these top secret things, I suppose.
It's probably like a case of booze from one general to another. You know what I mean? What do you think, man? This guy needs some... Is this a love scene? Is he slow motion running to his truck right there? That was Oops. Close your door, bro. Let's go. Got shit to do.
Open throttle to flight. Be prepared for departure. We follow Wolf 1.
Sounds good to me. Opening throttle for freight. I got stuck with the CO with a lisp. Great. I think you're supposed to just idle up really slow. Oops. Shall we?
Wolf 2, ready for departure.
Sure he is. Ugh. Stick. I need a better...
Tatumi Tower, Wolfpack is ready for departure.
I screwed up the comms last time and...
Wolfpack, you are cleared for takeoff whenever you're ready. Wind
Yeah.
is still 2505 knots. Have a good flight.
250.
Cleared for takeoff. Southwest departure.
So it's blowing from... So we want to take off into like... Okay, here we
Let's
go.
go. Follow Wolf 1, but keep about 350 distance.
Well, you're no fun. I really like some straight flight so I can trim this thing out. Your sporadic flying is not making this easy, Wolf One. Like, dude, pick an altitude and just hold it, man. Let's trim it right here, huh? He's about to turn and flip a bitch anyway. Alright, there we go. Trim it out a little bit. So we're delivering a package out to a ship first, I suppose? I couldn't make out the gibberish. I feel like I need to listen to some Creedence Clearwater while doing this. Meh. Getting a little close for comfort here. Slow it back, drop our altitude, maybe get to a...
Wolf 2, Wolf 1, stay in close formation. If something goes wrong over the ocean, the little tiny Huey will be a hard spot, and every second counts.
What's a Wolf 1? Getting closer.
What are you talking about? Are you sure? Are you sure that your parameters
Okay,
are...
Frank, bring us closer and keep us at a 7 o'clock position.
7 o'clock. Alright, they get over here then. I mean, bro, this is... I think you're wrong, man. I just don't think you understand how close we are right now. Like, that dude goes down, I'm seeing him. There's no chance.
When joining the army, never expect to end as a postman. That's the way it is. They promise you heaven before joining the army, and then you get only hell and its enter room.
Who proofread this shit? The Army. Who built this mission, man? Is this a Russian mission? Are you fucking with me right now? Is this Putin? Putin put you up to this shit, dude? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, I feel like I'm getting a little ahead of myself even. Where are we going, bro? Is this updated on the kneeboard? No. All the information you need in your mission will be found on the kneeboard. Blah, blah, blah. No. Wrong. Those are static JPEGs somebody included in the mission file. Yet you neglected to mention the random, delivery of freaking Appletini mix to our seamen out here. I wonder if they'll bring a Blackhawk into the game. It'd be crazy if they didn't, right? Like, you can't have the Little Bird without the Blackhawk. Like, they're basically big brother, little brother, I thought. Blackhawk's got some weapon capability. I mean, it's got to have just as much as this. I mean, the Blackhawk replaced this thing, right? How fast do you want to go there, Wolf 1? Can we maintain like 80 knots, maybe?
Let's change VHF frequency to 119.50. That's Carl Vincent. Radar.
Can you do something?
I changed the frequency, Frank. Stay focused on the formation.
Thank you. Lazy bastard. This would be super fun to do in multiplayer, though. You have a dude that can work the guns for you, somebody piloting. I'll go 6 o'clock high on you, bud.
I switched on some lights. Maybe a good idea because it's an area of high density traffic around an air carrier, and it's better to get spotted easily. Anti-collision on and position light set to strobe. Better safe than sorry.
Okay. It's up here somewhere. On.
I hate open water. With only salty liquid, I like is a Bloody Mary.
That's gross. I guess I always thought this thing would have like some sort of fancy navigation, but it doesn't. You get VORs and whatever the advanced version of a VOR that'll give you some, like there's TAC, there isn't TAC, you can use the FM.
Looks like playing cat and mouse down there. The only question is, who is the mouse?
This is a training exercise? Oh yeah, this guy right there, I've had that work and show me how to get in line with my vector Victor, but I don't know how to use it anymore. I have to redo that training. Forgot. Just set up the FM radio and all that good stuff. But for the most part, all these missions have been like, hey, go to that river and follow it. And then, unfortunately, if you didn't catch that and you're like, dude, there's 2 rivers, there's no way for them to like make sure you know. Like, you just gotta, you hope you get the right one or pause the game and open up the map. But it's like almost 100% visual navigation. VORs can help you, like in a pinch, if you have to like evasively jump out of gunfire, which has happened on a couple missions for me. And you end up braking, hard south when you're on an eastbound course or something, and then you're like, well, where the hell am I? How do I get back? Because it's like, oh, okay, cool, I didn't die, but the mission is still there. You still have to get to where you're going. Kind of weird. But yeah, so this thing is like just a big old shaky rust bucket. And I feel like this glass is not very thick. 7.62 punches right through. Oh, come on, come on, come on. What are we getting? Some wind here? What's going on? Pay attention. Yawn. You know, we could have been doing like 90 knots, maybe cut down on some of the time, bud. I feel like that would have been pro tip. Don't do 80, like don't do minimum cruise speed here. Like it's actually difficult to maintain, what is it, 75 I guess is what we're trying to do here. 75 knots.
Fast moving head. 1 o'clock, head on.
Yeah, I got eyes. Visual. Hey, what up, bruh? You gonna buzz my tower? He's not going that fast. Didn't even hear him. No clue what that was. Graphics in this thing just aren't that great in VR, in my opinion. Clouds on ultra, you can't. This doesn't look like, it doesn't look super amazing to me. What is that? Like a little chopper. A little close for comfort here. Back off.
Calvin, Wolfpack, helicopter UH-1, 50 miles northeast, at 500 feet for landing, drop off cargo.
Wolfpack, Carl Vinson radar. You're already advertised. Squawk 3179er. Be advised, several helicopters and fast-moving jets operating on and around the vessel. Stay at 500 feet MSL to avoid traffic.
Wolf 1, squawk 3179er, Wilco.
Wolfpack, traffic below is passing from west to east.
Wolf 1, traffic inside.
That's Black Hawk. Right? Carrier group, man. The original mission sounded kind of fun, going up the river and like inspecting shit, flying close and around buildings and objects. But this whole U.S. mail aspect of the mission is less than awesome.
Watch out for deck crew instruction.
Wolf 1, cleared to land. Direct at bridge.
Wolf 2, Vin's radar. Land at the frigate next to your position. Signal rockets are fired. Approved to land at your decision.
Wolf 2, break, using formation.
Wolfpack. Jet formation 12 o'clock. They are well above, so take it easy.
No. Come on, baby. Hold. Nice and steady for me. Don't squish the dude. Don't squish the dude. Don't squish the dude.
Wolf 2, touchdown.
Hold position and wait until further instruction.
Frigate 1, welcome on board, gentlemen. Hold position and wait until further instructions.
I heard it too, bud. Thanks.
Set the throttle to ground idle, Frank. Wolf 1 will need a few minutes.
Not A10? No.
And again, just waiting.
Yeah, this feels a lot like the Army, actually. Hey, we're gonna have you guys do something important. Wait, we changed our mind. We have something really stupid you should do. But you're gonna sit around for like 20 minutes, and then you're gonna go do something stupid, and then wait 20 more minutes. And then we're gonna cancel the entire mission, because we spent too much time doing something stupid. Yeah, these campaign missions are really long, though. Maybe that's the point. It's supposed to be like realistic and immersive. Blah, blah, blah.
The panoramic view over the ocean is not so bad. Would like to stay here for a while and let me swing in the sleep.
Yeah, we take a...
I miss your blue margarita and hot woman.
a little forward on the box there, but like that guy's brave as shit. I would not have hung out watching me land this thing. Oh, I'm also floating. That's a little collision issue. Water looks good. Holy crap, you can see the prop and stuff under the water.
Wolf 1, you're cleared for takeoff. Stay below 100 feet. Turn left immediate after takeoff. Inbound traffic.
Wolf 1, cleared for takeoff. Wilco.
Okay. Wait, what the shit is this? Sounds like a freaking Indy car. They get the wrong audio for that clip there. One airborne, I need coffee. Ooh. Why doesn't this thing have a cup holder? I feel like it should have a cup holder. Radar altimeter on. Why is this off? That seems wrong. Yeah, okay.
Wolf 2, be there in 2 minutes. Let's go back over solid ground. Open throttle to flight idle and be prepared for takeoff.
Hey, you got it, buddy. I was a little bit ahead of you there. We're opening at as we speak.
Wolf 2, advance radar. Wolf 1 is passing to your right. You are number 2 behind. Cleared for takeoff when visual is confirmed.
Wolf 1, I got you. To my right.
Wolf 2, Wolf 1 passes in a few seconds. Next time you get a cup of coffee.
Thank you, bud. Yep,
Thank you. I take you up on that. Have a good day.
Wolfpack, advance radar. Climb 2 and maintain 500 feet.
Roger that. 500 feet. Wolfpack.
I did not give you guys permission to open your damn doors. You get all fucking noisy in here. Take a boat, bitch. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Don't you open that shit again, Dave. Piss me off. Yeah, the Hind is out, but I really know I'm gonna want the Black
Wolf 1,
Hawk.
Wolf 2, back in your fairway.
Yeah, buddy. But I do not. I'm not gonna buy both of them because once I have the black or the, I just would never use the Hind after I have the longbow. So I'm supposed to release the AH-64G longbow, which is literally like the first helicopter sim I ever flew was Jane's Longbow Apache simulator back in the 90s. I want to say probably later 90s, 95, 96, maybe 97. I don't remember when it was released, but back then you could walk into a store that had an electronics department and you'd buy like little boxes that had computer games. I'm pretty sure I picked that up at like a Kmart or a Walmart or something with my grandma. A lot of fun in that game. The way that Apache fights is really, it's actually the way I like to fly anything. I like to be the shoot you long, like I don't want to have to defend, like I just want to be able to kill you from far away, and you probably don't even know I'm there yet. Or with that head-mounted gun system, just aiming wherever you're looking. Oh, that's amazing. That guy's got a similar setup, but not quite the range of motion that the Apache has, of course. Yeah, just peeking the radar dome up, sitting here in a hover or autopilot, and setting up your whole target, like pre-queuing up 3 or 4 MP80 tanks, and then just popping up, Hellfire away, Hellfire, yep, switch target, pop the next one. It was really cool.
Wolfpack. Vince Radar, you are leaving our playground. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Yeah, buddy.
Best regards from the Admiral. Handmade Havanas are the best.
Thanks, Seaman.
Important delivery. This was an emergency mission. Without triggers, the Admiral may stick to the ship.
Well, there's probably some truth to that. Old timer go without his nicotine. Hey, Peter. Good for you. On behalf of everybody in the right seat, thank you for doing fucking something. Yeah, I think if I had a head tracker, like, I would totally play this flat screen sometimes. Just because of the graphic improvement. What the fuck,
What the hell?
bro?
That was close. It's a fantastic view. All these waters and the sun that is reflected in it.
You're English, man. Just don't.
If I had my swimsuit, I'd jump in.
I don't believe you. Hans? You're a freaking liar. You'd freeze to death, Hans.
You don't need any. There's nothing you have to hide.
Hans also has a small package. I mean, the water does look pretty good with the settings cranked up. I'm only running the 2080 Ti, which apparently was a waste of money coming from the 1080 because, I mean, nobody that bought those probably knew that at the time, but the 1080 Ti, if you had that guy, the 2080 is like barely anything above it. Paper might look good, but performance, you're not going to get a ton more. Now, the 3090 apparently is just the new architecture is pretty decent, and you'll see way more bang for the buck had I held out for a 3090. But what do you do now, right? It's too late. Maybe in a year or two. So I wonder if I should fork out the cash for the that full HD HP headset. It seems to be the go-to for this game. Get rid of those anti-aliasing, all those bright shiny lines at all the edges. They drive me nuts. I don't feel like the clouds are much different, to be honest. Maybe it's because I'm unclear. The update to the clouds, like whatever, like any video in DCS for 2.7 that you see right now, you're going to see somebody flying up through the cloud layer, and it looks freaking amazing. Like it's the most realistic clouds I've ever seen. You know, I think Microsoft Flight Sim had some similar stuff, but even Flight Sim had that funky rotating cloud.
11 o'clock. 3 helicopters slightly below.
Alright, I see them. There's more. What do we got? Oh, that's that Russian. Oh, those are Hueys. Aren't they? No. Oh, those are that weird marine. It's the marine transport thing. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it's called. Big ass thing with the antenna coming out its nose. Yeah, for rotors, there's not a lot of options in this game right now. You've got some Russian transport thing with a hook. You've got this, which this is probably the easiest one, just because they're so docile. And it's pretty versatile. Like, you can do a little bit of fighting. They've got some cool like rescue missions. You just fly, land, and take off again. But I've seen add-ons where you can actually like fight fires with it. But the Hind is new. They had like a Little Bird like helicopter. I don't remember which one. I don't know what it's called now, but it's just a squirrely thing. I haven't got it. I haven't flown it. I've got a Little Bird like free to use module that it doesn't look like they ever finished it. Its flight model's pretty garbage. It's definitely not sim worthy. It's game worthy, maybe, but most of the stuff, even if you turn it on, it doesn't act like the RWR doesn't actually turn on. Doesn't actually do anything. So yeah, I think like making the Black Hawk a flight-worthy vessel would be great, but it would really duplicate this thing. So maybe this would turn into a module that just isn't sold much anymore. I don't know. I feel like they could repurpose almost every mission with the Black Hawk and have the same effect. Flying with this guy is painful at 75 knots. Just, where's the autopilot, bro? Like, I need to map that for real. Actually, why don't we? Like, there's no reason not to. Fuck, coffee. That's good. Alright, autopilot. Adjust controls. Search. Autopilot. Level flight. Orbit. That's freaking Attitude, level flight. On my throttle, what could I do here? Maybe if I did yellow, so we could go. Level flight would be. So let's just do regular autopilot. Attitude hold. And level flight across the top. And then autopilot. Let's do orbit. Can be bottom left. I think it's good. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. That's that. Look at that. That's nice. I haven't used this before. I've always been flying 100% manual every time. I don't think I wanted attitude hold though. I just wanted level flight. I could get hooked up with this guy right here on his course line.
Batumi Tower, Carol 1, Antonov 26D, 10 miles northwest for landing. Information Whiskey received.
Carol 1, Batumi Tower. Receipt of request.
Hey!
Runway 13, light crossing.
Proceeding.
Oh, goodness sakes.
You took the day off of work to get stuff done.
Thanks, Tara.
It's gonna be 90 today. You're not gonna be able to do it later. It's okay. I'm not doing anything either because the whole mouse thing. Now I'm not motivated to do the kitchen now.
So
Very good sleep. I had to take melatonin to try to fall asleep after that.
I totally am gonna do stuff today. It looks like it's already 11:30 and I didn't realize what time it was. That's okay. I'm not gonna be outside. Well, I'll probably be crying a little bit, but I think there's still stuff in the closet I could go through. I really want to start working on that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my.
I just thought you'd want to start early before it gets
I should have. You're right. I totally lost track. I've been live streaming for like an hour or so on a mission here, just for fun.
I will do the bases.
Okay. I can't make up my mind what I should do first. Like, should I tackle some of this stuff? I feel like, no, I'll do that when I do the computer. All of the tools stuff and...
I just figure anything we can get done.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what.
I haven't put anything in boxes. I'm just, like, moving stuff around and going and getting garbage out. So what I could do is continue to close up my toolbox for the most part and get all of the chemical stuff in a spot. I have that old tote in the corner I might use for chemicals that I want to keep.
Label the box. Good.
Well, it's see-through. Yeah, I don't know. Should get something done today, though. Seeing as how I took the day off. I know. And we'll be at Terry's tomorrow. I don't know what time we're going out there, but...
Not feeling very good. You got anxiety.
So,
I want to cry.
that mouse thing, I'm sorry that you didn't know that. Like, that's probably been like that since forever.
Maybe I didn't want to know.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't want to.
That's why I always was, like, worried about all the bags of chips and stuff in the corner.
I've eaten something off the counter before.
Yeah.
No, just
I grew up like this, so it's not a huge deal to me, but...
Just thinking about that stuff. Well, of course I had to Google some things, like what diseases can you get from mice? And it's like talking about the poop and urine, like turns to dust and just floats around from them. And you can breathe it in, you can
Mhm.
touch things that, you know.
It's been everywhere
I
in
didn't
your
even
life
think
and you
about the
didn't know it.
urine.
Yeah. It's one of those things it's not that big a deal, but you'd rather not know.
Reading about
Can
the
you turn that
dise-
on, please?
Reading about the diseases you can get from mice.
And just point it this direction a little, like maybe on medium.
Sure, Prince Jesse.
Thanks.
I don't know what medium is. It just freaked me out, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be able to sleep now. So I took melatonin to sleep for some crazy dreams though.
I had a dream we were in an apocalypse situation. That was really hard waking up to that. It was
You had some bad
comets.
dreams too.
Yeah, comets were falling, and we're like, is that fucking for real? And like, it was like nobody was made aware, and all of a sudden, we see this thing going through the sky, and it just
Like the movie?
exactly like the freaking movie, dude. It was like, what? I mean, without the crazy blast and stuff like that, but still, like, we were like, are we all gonna die right now? And I'm just trying to think of, there's nothing I can do. I wanted to like find you and Tyler and Kaylee, and I couldn't. And then I woke up. He went out, but I don't know if he actually pissed this morning. And he's really whiny about it not having a bed. But it's not dry, bud. I checked.
Well, I don't remember a mouse problem when I was growing up, but maybe I just wasn't made aware of it.
Yeah.
And then I didn't really even know much about that until we lived in California.
So traps is what we need. Those
Remember-
sticky ones don't work.
Remember when? Oh yeah, you should use that anyway. That's torture. It's sick.
Is the one that
Hearing
goes?
them sit there and they're half alive. I mean, that's just gross.
Yeah, I agree.
It's inhumane and it's gross.
Yeah, we could set up like a drowning bucket. We could set up a. I could just use those. I don't like those humane traps because then you just release them somewhere and then they run back to your house. You have to kill them. So the flippy squisher traps are what I like,
I remember
or poison.
when we lived in California, there was always a mouse in the trap, like constantly.
Yeah.
That was the first time I was really around that kind of a thing.
It's not worth us doing anything right now. I think we need to be a little more. We have to keep each other.
We have to change the way we live in the
Absolutely. And I was thinking about this morning, and it's like, I'm just as bad as anybody else here leaving food or just setting a thing down or whatever, you know. Food, dirty dishes in the sink are no different than leaving a plate out on the table. That sink and the food is just as enticing to a rodent like that.
I'm not gonna make sure every dish is
No,
done every
but
day.
I'm
That's
saying,
crazy.
I'm just
But
saying, we commonly
cleaning up, you know,
leave
wiping
stuff out
counters,
for
don't leave food
multiple
out on the
days at a
stove.
time on the
Yeah.
stove and stuff, and like
And
we should keep each other, hold each other accountable, I guess.
Hopefully we can actually have a real pantry,
Like you
shall we?
calling me out about the plastic forks in the sink all the time. Like, I don't know why I keep doing that or not even realizing it, but every time you tell me, it's sticking in my head, and then hopefully I won't do it anymore, or I'll think about you telling me when I do it. So when like Kaylee comes out and leaves her plate, just a cookie, there's a cookie on the counter, like you know they were having a heyday with that thing. So, like, you can't do that, Kaylee. Go clean up your cookie. You don't like mice more than anybody in the house. You're feeding them.
All I know is it was one and he was all over that pan with the crumbs. It's because I poured the mozzarella sticks out and all the whole bottom of the bag was crumbs. Shouldn't have done it that way, but still I shouldn't have left it out either. And yeah, just things you don't want to know.
Yeah, it's
We knew
It's
we had
unfortunate.
mice, but to see that they were on the counter like that, crawling around and touching our things, it's like,
right.
and I'm scared to see what's under the sink when we pull all that stuff out there. It's going to be tons of mouse poop, and it just makes me sick, and I don't want to go in the kitchen. I
Right.
have to. It's not doing good anyway, and that is added to it. Not feeling my usual energetic, more peppy self. And
I'm
it's
sorry.
bad
You want one of my pills? I'll pump you up.
Yeah, just take it if it was pills.
Okay. Well, maybe after I get off my ass here and land this thing and get up and be doing things and
Just
maybe
there's got to be something else I could do besides the kitchen, but that's just avoiding the work, Tara.
there is a ton of stuff we could do that is in the kitchen. Like, isn't there still a bunch of stuff in your room you could box up on that side of your bed?
That's all ready to go.
Oh, yeah. I guess we don't have to put everything in a box. I mean, you're more than welcome to help out here.
That's all ready to go, and then I figure we're just gonna take the drawers out of our dressers and leave the stuff in the
Yeah.
drawers, you know.
Yeah. I mean, when we get the U-Haul, we'll just
I
load the
could
dressers like that.
maybe box up the stuff on top of my vanity, but I might use some of that stuff.
The only caveat is my dresser. I think I might end up taking to the dump instead of the new house.
Not enough dresser.
I know.
know. I'll use something. I'll put my clothes in piles in the closet we have for now or something. I don't know. I'm really curious to see what your stuff looks like in that room. Like your big ass fucking vanity and stuff. Like,
Figure it out, yes. Your dresser will be in the closet, whatever dress you get in the closet.
I don't need a lot. Socks, pajamas, shorts, pants.
Still need a dresser. What do you mean?
No, I know. But I'm thinking like 4 drawers, 5 drawers tops. A little thing like Tyler's might be enough. I don't care. A dresser is not a big deal to me.
Well, how do you... You're staring at me.
Fucking know what he's gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna finish this up. Window is out of focus, you're right. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing back going. Interrupted by the wife calling me out that it's already 11:30.
As requested,
And I have not,
runway 13, Carol 1.
Not done anything today yet, so... And it's gonna be 90. Oof. Alright, I don't think I can do the autopilot. Not when I have to follow this bro.
Huey Tower, Wolfpack, inbound from southwest at 500 feet, passing the Toomey at the south, following the river eastbound.
Oh, jeez.
2 feet as requested. Carol 1, Antonov 26 is on fire.
What the fuck is this guy saying? They need better voice recordings. I feel like for paid content they could have done better. There's so many burly ass old school bros out there that would probably have recorded these things for free. I kind of want to be done with this mission now. Takes place in 2025. And we're still using the Huey? No. And Hind? I guess the Hind is still active. Like the AK is probably never gonna go away.
Carol 1, clear to left.
Alright, so we're landing now. That's good.
Cleared to land. Carol 1.
Antonov. You Russian bastard. We had to deliver the vodka to the colonel. Derp, 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 derp. Are we going down, bud? How are we rolling? Upriver? What's the plan, Haas? What the fuck was that, dude? No heads up or anything? You just... Okay, by the way, we're gonna take a hard right in like 2 seconds, just saying.
Carol 1, taxi via taxiway Alpha to Apron 1.
So this is not... Yeah.
Taxi via Alpha to ramp 1.
Bro, can we land? Can I save my progress and start over later? Can we pause and resume this? Fuck, we're still doing the rest of this mission? Are you serious, bro? Ugh. We gotta go pack. Because I'm moving. This is it's not ideal, Brad. Just not ideal. Yeah, we have to cruise way up this river now. Yeah, fuck it. We're doing our own thing. You're not the boss of me.
Hold formation and get closer.
Shut your face. We got weapons on this bitch? Weapons arm. Let's shoot the piss out of these people over here for pissing me off. We're landing right here. Check it out. Check it out. Remember? We used to be here. Hey, look at the Black Hawk. Let's fly that thing. What is that? I don't know. What is that? What is that thing? Oh, that's just a white Huey. Yes, sir. We're gonna throw her down right here. How about that? It's like I knew what I was doing there, Steve. Whatever the fuck your name is. You shut the up. You're off. 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 Dirt. I don't care where you're at, actually. That's off. Yeah, whatever. Off. That's all she wrote. Oh, sorry, dude. Did I get in your way? My bad. Oh, and that is it for today, because I have to go to work. Do work. Do work.